Fourth yard we've been to so far, and I'm not sure where they're getting the nectar from. I don't see the field, and all 4 yards within this area are tapping into the same field somewhere. I can't find it, but it's got to be within the horizon here somewhere because they are just bringing in loads of nectar. I'm looking at the bees. Get some of these foragers. They're bringing back loads of pollen. It's got to be canola. Either that or clover. I don't know, but whatever it is producing. They have that second box right full of honey, and is actually pushing that brood nest down to that single. So we're just hurrying that up, and we're dropping that queen down to the bottom. These hives are just dripping of bees, literally dripping of bees. It's no wonder they're bringing in so much nectar. I'm gonna have trouble keeping these bees in these boxes. I'm going through trying to thin them down a little bit more and maybe thinking about taking more splits, but there is actually no brood up in that top box to be able to take away. It's all bees. This is the nest that I've set up for this flow, and they've hit the fields and they are going. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to keep ahead of these girls with space. And yeah, just keep ahead of them with space, and hopefully they stay in their boxes. That's about all they can do right now. We certainly have bees this year. Making quick work on the foundation. Is there eggs in there?
This one, no. There's a spot that they haven't quite.
Doing a masterful job. So this is foundation that we waxed. We just very lightly waxed. So they pulled that up then.
Yeah.
So here's an example. Can you brush the bees from the corner? We like just to kind of, with a paint roller, we just very gently roll it over just so they just, get the taste of the edges to draw out. And they seem to do a masterful job that way. Every once in a while, we get too thick. And it looks like they're using it anyways. They just pull it up from the bottom, up and around. So there's 2 massive nukes. Here, could you pull one frame from there? I'm just curious to see the nest. Not going to waste too much time. This one besides is a little small.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Probably alright. We'll just give it a bit of a boost. Is there any brood on that? Boy, are we in flow?
Full of food.
We've got to get space on top to be able to push that food up to the top. And then leave more space for the brood nest below. So we're kind of falling behind a little bit. We got so much ahead of us. So many boxes to put out. Wow. Holy. That is gorgeous. Look at that. These queens are absolutely spectacular this year. Running 75% on their first check. Give them a few days. Running up to 85 to 90% acceptance on these queens. And anything that fails, we're just going to shake out. Because we have a shit ton of bees anyways. Be curious to see what's going on beside in that small one. Are you donating this one too?
No, they're getting that one back because it's already started. And then they can get this foundation.
So here's an example. We just, with the paint roller, we just very gently, we just want to, just on the very tops of the cell ridges. Kind of like what bees do when they first accept the foundation. Just starts to pull it out, and then these guys just go pow, and they draw it out so fast.
Oh, there she is.
Oh boy, that's, yeah, I see her. Holy. These guys aren't going to take long to catch up. I thought I seen her.
She's in here.
Oh, she's a camouflage queen. Beautiful. She matures a little bit. She's going to have one fat ass on her. Holy smokes. I mean, That is a pretty good brood pattern. Can't expect any better than that. Nicely laid. Is that nectar on the outside, or is that
That is eggs.
eggs? Oh, she's pushing that honey back. That's what we want them to see. Kind of dominate that nest, push the honey back, and once we get space on top, she's going to push that honey right to the top, and she's going to plug these boxes full. Yeah, see, pull that, they're drawing that foundation just perfectly. Just because we dust just the edges of those cells, and they just zip, pull them out. So, we combine 3 6s together, because these 6s are 11 inches wide, so 3 of them make 33 inches, which perfectly fit 2 honey boxes on top. 16 and a half, right? Makes for 33. Nice, neat, and tidy. And these girls are all separated with the excluder. They can't get to each other, but the bees can mingle back and forth all they want. Typically they don't do a lot of mingling, but they do have the opportunity. And this just allows us to manage these nukes without any type of summertime maintenance. Because they push all the honey up there. We just kind of throw these guys at the end of the yard and just treat them as a production yard. And we have to be very careful to line these excluders up so that they can't cross between the two, because they will, at the opportunity, kill each other. And then we box them up.